Hello guys, my name is Blowntie, otherwise known as Will, and today I'm bringing some Battlefield 4 gameplay. And this is going to be some gameplay from the open beta, as you can see in the top left hand corner. And in this gameplay I'm actually going to be talking to you about what my first impressions are of the beta from Battlefield 4. So to start off, if you haven't got the beta yet, because it's an exclusive open beta at the moment, in short terms, what it is you get the opportunity to play two modes on a single map. You either get to play some domination or some conquest. Conquest being the typical standard Battlefield map with, well, 3 flags and some vehicles. You get the scout heli, you get a tank, and you get 2 jeeps, well, 2 armoured jeeps per side. So it's just a nice little thing. You can try two or three of the different things. It's a nice way to get familiar with the game and see what works and what doesn't work. So, and domination is practically, as it says on the tin, it's like the Call of Duty equivalent or the Battlefield 3 close quarters equivalent. It's practically conquest on the smaller scale in a smaller little building, well, area. It's a infantry only up to 12v12. Well, I think up to 10v10, I believe, but I haven't played domination. I think I've only played 30 minutes of it. I've played a lot more of conquest because I prefer conquest. And well, yeah, there are 2 game modes but only one map, which is Siege of Shanghai. You may have probably seen this map in previous gameplay from DICE, trailers and everything else. And, well, this is what the final product is near enough. It's a beta, but considering it's only around about 3 weeks away from the actual release, it's not that far away, so it's near enough the finished product. But now I'm going to actually talk about what my first impressions are. So, first of all, I really do like the game. It's a nice game. It's well polished considering it's a beta. There aren't many problems with it, which I can think of at the precise moment. But there are some little gun balancing issues which I think will need to be sorted out before the main game. One of which is the AK-12. So, if you haven't played the beta yet, the AK-12 is a assault rifle. It has a 620 round per minute fire rate, kills in round about 4 to 5 bullets, and people are saying, well, anyway, the people I usually play with are saying it's going to be like the M16A3 from Battlefield 3. It may be, but then again it may not be, and it's difficult to say at this time because we obviously haven't gone very far into the game. We've only been in less than 48 hours, but it's something which needs to be checked and sorted out, and sort of maybe a little bit refined or something, just to make the gun a little bit more challenging to handle. Because I'm thinking it's going to be the go-to weapon for clan matches and things such of that nature throughout Battlefield 4. I'm now going to talk to you about the MX4. The MX4 is a engineer-specific weapon. It's a PDW. Bear in mind that the PDWs are exclusive to the engineer class. In Battlefield 3, it used to be the carbines, along with shotguns and PDWs, but now carbines, as well as shotguns and DMRs, are not class specific and can be used in a variety of different classes depending on what role you want to try and fulfill. So the different roles can greatly vary depending on the actual gun you use and what kit. Because also the attachments have varied up from, the attachments as well as the equipment has varied up from Battlefield 3. So to start off, on the assault class, you have the opportunity to have a med kit and some defibs, same as Battlefield 3, yes. However, you have the option to have a variety of different things. You have the option of having an M320, an M26 Mass, and you have 2 gadget slots. You can equip them into what button or binding you so want, which makes it easier for you to actually get the appropriate piece of equipment out. The engineer kit has, same as Battlefield 3, has a RPG and a repair tool. That's something which I've spotted so far in the thingy, in the beta. My mind's going a bit blank at the moment. Something in the beta. And well, it does exactly what it says in the tin: repairs and destroys vehicles. The RPG is good. The sound as well on the explosives, especially when it comes out the barrel, like the M20. You've got the M320 and you've got the RPG. The sound is gorgeous. I have to give it to DICE. They've properly made the sounds absolutely gorgeous. The support weapons. I'm not a massive fan of the support weapon. It's a very clunky weapon. You're given the magnifying sight, which means you can aim down, well, which I can have a magnifying thing on. I don't like it personally. It's just not nice. And the recon, you're given a sniper rifle, but you're not actually able to take off the scope of the weapon. You have to unlock certain things to get to the iron sights. That is a bit of a pain in the arse, I grant you that, because I'd love it if you could do a bit of aggressive recon. However, that's really not the case, so I'm a bit sad about that. The vehicles, I'd also like to bear in mind they've changed the controls around for the vehicles. So I first thought that, I'm playing on PS3 obviously, I first thought that as in Battlefield 3, R2 would be accelerate to move the tank. However, it's spot, and that's universal around all types, so foot soldier, armour, ground armour, as well as airborne attack. Those are all R2's their main spot feature. Furthermore, select is to open up battle log. The amount of times I've tried to do that to see scoreboard is counts. The amount of times I get killed because of it. It's great. It's really pissed me off. Another thing I'd like, so to get the scoreboard as well, you need to click start. Well, hold start, and that's a bit pesky as well. Because while you're in a tank, you actually cannot do it, because while you're holding R2, you're accelerating, so you're constantly flicking between the big map and the scoreboard, and therefore you're not actually being able to read either or, which gets a real pain in the arse. And I'd also like to say, the jumping off the bridge, you'll see it somewhere in this video. It's absolutely superb doing it when you know the building's about to shake, about to topple. The adrenaline, you hear the sirens go and you jump out like and parachute. One thing I'd say though, you get the frame rate is quite heavy. The drop is quite heavy, so bear that in mind as well. So yeah, this is all of my first impressions. I've played something around 10 hours. That doesn't seem much, but that's, well, how much I've managed to get, and I wanted to get a video out for you guys just to show you guys my opinion. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you la-di-da like, and I hope you have actually learnt something or just agree with my opinions. And if you are not a premium member or do not classify with any of the categories to get in the exclusive beta, I would absolutely highly recommend getting the exclusive beta. Is worth it 100 and getting the beta, because it's worth it 110%. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, guys. My name's been Blown Tire, otherwise known as Will, and I'll see you next time out on the battlefield.